Hi everybody. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving break and had a nice time with their families. This is my video for Forum 4 Module 7. My research project subject that I chose was Benjamin Rush, specifically his contributions to abolition, his thoughts on African Americans, and kind of that general idea. As many of you probably know, Benjamin Rush was a founding father. He's not well known by the masses, but he was a very amazing person, lived a very interesting life. He was a physician, a reformer in many ways. He contributed a lot to women's education and temperance and, just a lot of different movements and ideas that were sort of radical, I guess, liberal for his time, but just an amazing guy. So in addition to his contributions as a founding father and as a physician, he also was an abolitionist and spent much of his life working to end slavery in the United States. He was members of anti-slavery societies. He wrote essays and published his speeches that he gave, and he was very vocal about his ideas and beliefs about slavery. One amazing thing about him was some abolitionists believed that slavery should end kind of as a Christian view, which Rush did as well, but he also believed that African Americans were equal in ability, in worth, in intellect to Europeans. So he went above and beyond just the idea that slavery wouldn't be condoned by God or was anti-Christian, but he also really believed that African Americans could become contributing members of society and could become just as affluent as Europeans or as anybody else. And one sort of controversy that I actually didn't know before I started researching the topic was that Benjamin Rush actually owned a slave, which is really contradictory due to his anti-slavery standpoint. But we don't really know why he had a slaver. He bought a young slave boy named William Grubber, whom he owned for a couple years and then released. He didn't really comment much about him owning a slave in his journals or in his essays or anything like that, or his letters, so we don't know for sure why he bought William Grubber. Some think it was kind of a benevolent, like he was just trying to release him, like buy him and then free him, and there's a lot of theories as to why. A lot of people view that as kind of a hypocritical part of Rush's life. But it was really interesting to learn about, and interesting to see that, there's a lot of facets and sides to people that can be discovered and learned about. So that's the main focus of the project, I guess. Just in closing, I would highly recommend that you guys research Rush as a person. He's absolutely incredible, one of my favorite founding fathers. And it's kind of sad that he's not very well known and not very well recognized, I guess, throughout the United States for his contributions. So yeah, I think that's everything. Thanks for watching, and hope you guys have a good rest of your day.